Hello everyone, my name is Richa and welcome once again on my YouTube channel. Today, through this video, we are going to learn what are the common mistakes which you need to avoid in the speaking part 2 in order to score the desired band. But before starting, do subscribe to my YouTube channel for the latest IELTS updates and don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section below. In this video, first of all, we'll have a look on the marking criteria or what are the parameters on which you will be assessed in your speaking section. And then we'll have a look on the common mistakes which you need to avoid, and at the end of the video we'll have a look on the solutions which will equip you to score the desired band. So stay tuned to this video till the end in order to learn these strategies which will help you to avoid all those common mistakes which we are going to discuss in this video. There are primarily 4 assessment criteria on which you will be assessed in your speaking section, and these are fluency and coherence, pronunciation, grammar, lexical resource or vocabulary. As each parameter is equally weighted, so you can't ignore one for the other. In order to understand each parameter in detail, you can refer to the link in the description section of this video. Let's have a look on the typical sample question of the speaking part 2. In IELTS speaking part 2, you'll be given a cue card to talk on for 1 to 2 minutes. There, you'll be given 1 minute to prepare a talk. You can take the notes if you like, and always remember to include enough explanation, reason and examples in relation to the cue card and the different question prompts given on the cue card. After the end of the 1 minute, you'll be asked to speak on the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. The typical example for the speaking part 2 is on the screen. It says, describe a beautiful place to visit in your country. You should say where it is, how to get there, what there is to do when you are there, and explain why you recommend the place. Now let's have a look on the different common mistakes which are associated with the speaking part 2 and what are the reasons behind that mistake. The first common mistake is that you don't speak for the 2 minutes in the speaking part 2. And the common reasons are that you don't prepare your talk in the logical structure. That means there is an abrupt transition between the one idea to the another. The second reason is that your talk is short of cohesive devices or the linking words. The third reason is that you haven't utilized your 1 minute well in brainstorming all the ideas in relation to the cue card. And lastly, even though you have followed the structure, you have used the cohesive devices, even you prepare the notes in those 1 minute, even then you completed your talk well before the 2 minutes. The other common mistake is that you don't have enough content to speak on in the speaking part 2. And the common reasons are that you fail to brainstorm the ideas in relation to the topic in those 1 minute. Second common reason is that you didn't utilize the 1 minute very well. The third reason is even though you followed the structure, use the support of the common linking devices, even then your talk is completed before the end of the 2 minutes. And the last reason is that your talk is organized in an illogical manner. The third common mistake is that you're referring to your notes continuously. Instead of speaking, you're actually reading. And what are the common reasons? First of all, you fail to follow the structure. You fail to include the enough linking devices in your talk. The third reason is that you are not confident enough on your ideas which you prepared in that 1 minute preparation. And lastly, you're not focused enough. That's why you need a support system to fill in those 2 minutes in order to complete the speaking part 2. The fourth common mistake is the illogical structure. It always happens when you consider the topic either too easy or too difficult and you fail to utilize that 1 minute well in brainstorming all the ideas. Or you have never practiced the speaking part 2 in the same format as you are expected to perform in the examination. And lastly, there is an absence of the linking devices in your talk. Last but not the least, the most common mistake is that your talk has long pauses or you are overthinking about the topic while speaking. The most common reason is that you are stressed out about the topic. Second reason is either you consider the question too tricky or too difficult to speak on, or you might have considered the question is non-familiar, or you haven't practiced for the topic, or you didn't expect the topic to come out. And lastly, you fall short of ideas to speak on, and that's why it results in the long pauses or you tend to think over on the topic while speaking. By this time, you must have realized that although there are different common mistakes which happens in the speaking part 2 and results in the lower band, but the reasons are broadly the same. Now, let's have a look at what strategies you can follow in order to score the higher band and can speak very well in those 2 minutes. Now comes the time to learn the strategies that how to avoid the common mistakes which we discussed in this video. First of all, in order to generate the ideas, you should practice brainstorming different topics using the question prompts like what, when, how, where, speak, and you should support all those ideas either with the live or the hypothetical examples and support all the ideas with the linking devices. In order to practice the generation of the ideas before the exam, pick any topic or you can pick any photograph of yours and start answering all the different question prompts in relation to that photograph. And practice supporting out ideas with the live examples and the linking devices. You are not at all required to memorize the exhaustive list of the linking devices. Pick couple of the linking devices on which you are comfortable and always try to include in every talk. The second strategy is that you should always follow the structure. As we saw in the sample question, you will be given a topic followed by the question prompt. For every answer, you should have 1 or 2 lines for the introduction. After the introduction, you should support your talk by including the reasons that why you chose this topic to talk about, and then you should answer each question prompt in 2 to 3 lines well supported by the linking devices, and once you are done with this, you should give your closing sentence. Always remember, in order to boost your answer quality in the speaking part 2, you should use the if clause or the conditional sentence either in the middle or at the end of the talk. The following of the structure will help you to logically organize your ideas and make you confident enough to speak on that topic for at least 2 minutes. The third win-win strategy is that you should always practice the format of the speaking part 2 by recording yourself. You should time yourself by giving yourself the 1 minute in order to brainstorm all the ideas. Then you should follow the structure and then see yourself that how far you can stretch your talk for those 2 minutes. And then you should refer to your recording once again to check whether you follow the structure, you use the linking devices, and if you are comfortable enough that whether you have included the if clause or the conditional sentence in your talk or not. Practice by recording is one of the win-win strategy in order to boost your score in the IELTS speaking section. Last but not the least, you need to stay calm and focused. There is nothing like that you will receive a familiar or unfamiliar topic, easy or difficult topic, and so on. If you have practiced using the logical structure, have commanded few linking devices in your talk, and have practiced the speaking part 2 format by recording yourself, then whatever topics comes in your exam, you'll able to conquer your speaking part 2 with the good score. If you find the content in this video helpful, don't forget to drop your feedback in the comment section below. Also, you can reach me on fb.com/unlockiceleswithricha. For more such videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, and don't forget to share this video for the other IELTS aspirants. Until then, all the best.